The long dark spread across the surface like a bubbling tar, blotting out the sun. So many died on that day, lost in the inconceivable abominations that reclaimed the landscape. It has been years since humanity was forced into hiding, buried underneath the surface in a bid against total extermination. The old gods are dead, buried in our colosseums and monuments to our hubris and endurance. Our gods are silent, but the earth remains alive. Long have we survived on the fringes of annihilation, banked in all corners of the world, nestled and sheltered in our cages of iron and steel. We were once the kings of our world, but now we find ourselves dethroned in an exile. The surface is lost, reclaimed by the long dark above, and we are losing food and water by the day. Our civilization dwindles. With each day we pass underground. Friendships now turn to blood feuds over crumbs of molded bread. Sons begin to kill fathers over barrels of dried meat, and the waters are going dry. There are those that dare dream of other worlds that are not bound by bone and stone, of open lands where fruit once grew, and the streams were once bright with life-giving water. As mankind has done before, they find themselves hustling for ascendance, to bite into the forbidden fruit that the surface once yielded. Some say that it is foolhardy, a death sentence for those that dare brave the cavern paths above, which are uncharted and full of terror. But it is those that refuse the certain slow death of the underground world that call themselves the luminates, the lanterns, the lightbringers. They seek to pave the way back to the surface in order to reclaim what was once lost, no matter what the cost.
I'm going to start moving towards the door slowly.
Okay.
You know,
as you do.
I don't want to get too far ahead of my companions or, anybody else that might be in the cave.
Zoob, I'd like to request a secondary wisdom save to not look at the vine anymore.
I mean, it looks like a weird vine. It's really all you get from it. It's a weird vine. I don't know. Vines be weird in these caves, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, these caves be weird.
Oh, wait. Did it just grow in front of the door? What's that?
Yeah, I mean, you could perceive that if you want.
Take my passive. Just take the passive perception. 12. 12 is the number.
I wonder, were those vines always kind of draping in front of the door? That's weird.
Yeah, no. I didn't think they were.
That's an odd thing for vines to do. They're getting a lot more thick and hardy.
It has too much lust. It must be quelled.
Could you do me a favor and
wisdom save because I'm looking at the fucking vines? Yeah, no problem. I can help you out with that.
Look, they just want to be seen, all right?
They're glowing.
They are.
Eat my ass, vines.
No. Don't tell him to eat your ass. That will you'll only further excite it.
My ass vines is probably the most broken Lord sentence we have ever said on this podcast ever.
Oh, that is a very odd brand quote. Since I'm looking at them anyway, I'd like to focus my detect magic on them.
Sure, they are not magical. Oh boy. Certainly not magical.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna close my eyes, gather my quan, and open my ears to listen to the vines, or whatever.
So, what do you hope to achieve by gathering
your quan? The best part
about
about gathering your quan is the automatically failing visual-based tests. Oh, see, that met your passive perception.
You hear really not that much. It's almost as if, like, most of your life you've been a vision-based creature.
Up until this very moment, in fact.
Well, are you going to open your eyes?
Guess I'm going to open my eyes.
Here comes that wisdom save. Who really wants somebody to fail that check?
Look, I'm just trying to be a DM, that's all.
Just doing his job. And his job right now is to be the vines, and the vines want you to fail that save.
Yeah, they do.
So, how do we feel about opening our eyes right now? Oh, yes, please.
Yeah. Continue eating our ass vines.
I don't think we should encourage it to eat our ass. No, we have one collective ass now.
Well,
this is canon. This is the only true
you-
canon
you-
I accept at this point. We share an ass.
Krusk, you are pretty enamored by the beauty of these vines. But, that thought immediately dissipates,
Oh,
and you're back on task.
I should have asked that before.
What?
I have advantage against charm, but I got 20, so I'm probably...
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, no. Hey, does my passive perception, notice anything weird? Maybe in this region, or maybe in that region, that's literally 10 feet in front of me at this point.
Yeah, nah, nothing. It's fine. Everything's fine. What are you talking about?
What's your passive? 12?
12.
Okay, that's what I have to beat. You see a clump, or rather, it'd be more applicable to say a mass of vines, kind of slowly surfacing ahead of you, and it's like a clump of them.
Yeah, maybe almost mound-like in nature, maybe.
A very deep forest green inside all the, illuminated gold, and it's like throwing off gold flakes, but yeah, you can see it.
At this point, I'm gonna yell, guys!
Hey, unrelated, what's your AC?
That depends. Are you attacking me?
I'm just wondering,
I'm just saying, because if, hypothetically, I was to get attacked, my AC would go up by 5. Otherwise, it's currently at 14.
Hypothetically, it would be a 19.
Hypothetically, yes.
This is a weird hypothetical discussion.
Yeah, no, because I'm going to have to expend a hypothetical spell slot pretty soon.
Right? So, hypothetically saying, if one happened to gracefully swipe at your general headspace, and you feel kind of a nice chill breeze at the, tuft of your neck, how would you feel about that?
What I don't remember is if shield activates after the hit is confirmed or after the attack is confirmed.
You are hit by an attack, so I have not hit you in this hypothetical scenario, in which we are talking purely theoretically.
Purely theoretically.
But in actuality, one of them does actually, kind of squirm a little bit, and you feel a little, cool in the back of your neck.
On the back of my neck? Like it's motherfucking behind me, too?
I mean, it's a pretty big mound. It could do that. It could circle behind you.
When I yelled, guys, that was before the hypothetical attack. So, I feel that whip past my neck, and I'm like, guys!
One of them caresses your neck, and it doesn't feel too good. Unless you want to do
Unless I
something.
want to spend my reaction to increase my armor class by 5, yeah, I'd like to do that.
You manage to somehow, through arcane means, deflect that gentle caress that one of the vine mounds was about to do to you.
Yep, this is why I'm an abjurer, guys. Please help!
So what do we see? Can I see? Am I screwed?
You see, I mean, can you roll?
Yeah,
Can you roll me perception?
I do.
Do you have the torch with you?
Yeah, she has the torch.
I made a point to rig it
Okay.
up so that I could still archer, but not hold it.
It's gonna be hard. But I mean, you do see it. It's very dim, but you do see a dark gray mound of vines inside the vines.
Ugh.
Now, maybe that you've perceived that, put a fucking arrow in it, please, dear God.
Well, step 1, Hunter's Mark, because that's my quarry now. And, are we entering initiative at this point?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
step 1 would be roll me initiative, please. Carrick, there are 2 mounds of forest green clumps of vines that are definitely assailing you.
Cool. I am gonna magic missile as a level 2 spell, so I have 4 missiles.
Very good.
Bop a level 2 spell off. Alright, I'm gonna go 2 to the left one and 2 to the right one.
Okay.
Alright, so 7 to the one on the left and 8 to the one on the right.
How do these missiles look?
In this instance, it's gonna be like a chromatic assortment, so it's gonna be red, blue, green, and we'll say orange.
Okay.
Clearly inspired from your earlier performance, I think.
Yeah, that's still lingering around in the back of my brain.
So, Carrick's addled stupor that he's currently snapping out of.
Hey, no, I've been fine for a while now.
The remnants of his wino binging ways kind of resurface as two chromatic missiles smash into the left vine, and it kind of twitches a little bit, kind of like how you would, you smash with a rubber hammer your knee, and your knee reflexively recoils. Similar to that, and a similar reaction to the right vine.
Cool. I think I'm going to use the remainder of my turn. You know what? Fuck them. I don't want to take attacks of opportunity. I'm going to use my bonus action, a Misty Step.
Alright, Carrick explodes in, a mist-covered fog and just kind of teleports 30 feet away?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, now, the vines. Roll me perception, everyone.
Fuck, our Achilles heel.
Yeah, no one can perceive in this squad, except Krusk, apparently. He can see forever.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
As soon as I said that.
Look at all those 4s, guys.
The prophecy has
That
been...
is 6 4s. That's a 4
Literally
by 4, and then a 4, and then a 4.
You have to multiply Lydia's and mine together. Oh my god.
I bottomed out on that roll.
The prophecy has been foretold. No one can see shit except Krusk.
Yep.
So, sweet. These vines are gone, baby. They are gone.
Visible, but not to my eyes.
You look
What do I
around, and you actually look at the floor, too, and you see thin vines kind of circumnavigating the entire area of the middle way. You notice that clump of vine at the door burrows into the vine and is now, kind of worming its way towards Carrick. At least one of them is. Sure, you can thematically alert him that it's coming, but also it's going to take a swing.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
That's a 22.
Okay.
Oh, sweet baby boy. It's time. Alright, so a vine shoots from the ground, and you're kind of surprised, and then you kind of look down, and you're like, oh crap, all this grating is surrounded by these thick vines. It must be this weird blue tinge that made me not able to see these things. And it does 6 bludgeoning damage as the thing wraps around you. And you are grappled.
It wraps around my arcane ward, that is. Doesn't actually hit me directly.
Okay, what does that do?
Well, my shield still has 4 hit points, so it's not gone. So it probably has my shield grappled. I don't know. Effectively, I'd still be restrained, though.
Yeah, because, you're surrounded by this dome of arcane goodiness.
You are the nougat center.
Yeah.
You are the caramel cream that this vine is about to dive into. So, alright, the other one, you're not sure where it went, but it's gone now. Cool. So, I believe, Krusk, that is your turn.
Krusk runs up screaming and attempts to swing at one of the vines.
Okay. So Krusk runs to Carrick and attempts to attack the thing that is currently grappling him.
Oh.
Oof.
If only you could have perceived it with your great sword.
Yes.
You don't have a to-hit bonus from raging, do you? Oh, I suppose it would have to be pretty high.
Yeah, I just get the +2 rage bonus.
And advantage on strength checks. Your great sword that was bestowed upon you by that kindly dwarf just whiffs hot air. Alright, Emberin. There are 2 vines, one of which you cannot see, and one of which that is currently ensnaring your friend.
Snarevine is now my quarry. We're gonna hunter's mark that, motherfucker.
Oh, that's great.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so... Great, well, step 1. See if we can shoot this thing off you.
Alright. What does your hunter's mark look like? Is it like a shimmering veil of something?
I imagine it's like a hot pink plus sign that starts larger and then gets tiny, and then it's kind of just a bead that I can see. Maybe if other people are looking for it, they'll see what looks like something equivalent to a modern laser sight, but I don't know.
She's painting the target.
So it's like I'll draw like 2 fingers to my eyes, and then I kind of flick it out, and it beads on the thing that I'm shooting. Speaking of which, Let's do that.
Cool. Time to
Yeah.
make a shot.
Oh, and it's been damaged too.
All right. I do
So-
have that Colossus Slayer.